Hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Okay, so in that scenario, Kyler, you're gonna want to try and call it. That's the only thing I can think of. Try to call it in. If it's way past the boundaries, just get as close as you can. Try to get it to come to you. Unless you spooked it past the boundaries and it just decided to drink up there, then you'd probably have to change the time. It won't come in though. If you like reset the time, would it still be in the same spot, or is it one that just like moved there? Because if that's just its normal drink spot, just reset the time and that should change like its interest in the call, and just keep doing that until it comes to the call. Another thing you can try and do is use the 22 trick to get it to move, and then once it calms down, try calling it in again. That's the other way that you could try it. Oh, rip, Kyla. Yeah, I don't know then. That's a rough one. Alright, I probably should have done this before I started the stream up, but I'm going to have to make a new window for the randomizer wheel. I think it's browser source, right? I think it'd be browser source. Let's see. Not the one I needed. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I definitely should have done this before I started the stream up. Let's try this. Let's just do window capture. Call it wheel. Let's try to get this as much as I can. That's not what I wanted. Slightly smaller. Perfect, there we go. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna do these in like 30-minute segments, right? But we're gonna spin for a couple guns to use, and we're gonna spin for the reserve and the animal. So yeah, well, not the animal, we'll just spin for the reserve and the weapons, and it's gonna make it kind of interesting. So yeah, it's basically like 60-minute trophy challenge, but without the whole challenge part, I guess. No, Hunter Fisher, no classic today. Oh, that's not good, Albin. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate to hear. Alright, well anyway, let's go ahead and spin the wheel real quick. We're gonna need... Let's do 3 weapons. It can be any weapons too. It doesn't have to cover every class. So that's gonna be one thing that will make a little bit different. So, let's see what we end up getting for the first weapon. First weapon's the 470. Okay. So we got the 470. Second weapon is going to be the 30-06. Okay. And the last weapon is going to be the drilling rifle. And we'll always have the 22 on us just for 22 trick, but... So let's go ahead and real quickly get all those weapons ready. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Hey, Rodney. Hey, Blitz. Neo. The Knicks-Knacks. Turtle Raider, Aiden. Archie. Donde. Jarrell. How's everybody doing? Hey, Dylan. Alright, let's get those guns. So, we need to get all that out of there. Then we need the 30-06. Wait, where's the 470? It should be in rifles, right? There it is. 470. And last but not least, the drilling rifle. which I need to remove something else to fit it. What could I possibly have on me that's making it overweight? Probably that collar, I guess. I guess the drilling rifle is pretty heavy. Oh yeah, that's super heavy. Well, this is gonna be a hefty loadout. Gonna have to get rid of that too, because we need the drilling rifle scope. Okay, I think that's good. I think that is going to be good right there. Then we need 470 ammo, which I actually don't have much left of it. Alright. So let's go ahead and spin for the reserve now. And obviously, Hirschfelden's not on here because it's Hirschfelden. But let's go ahead and spin to see what reserve we end up getting. And we've got ourselves SRP. Alright. Well, so that is going to be it for now. We're going to go SRP with this loadout. This is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and jump into some SRP multiplayer. Maybe when the new one comes out, Aiden. I'll probably wait till the new one comes out for that. Of course, it would choose SRP first, the map where I can't fast travel anywhere. Now there's one slot left in that server. We'll jump in there, see if we don't get kicked maybe. Yeah, we can take the Buffaloes with the 470, that is true. Nice, Colby. Hey, Bo, how's it going? Thanks, Caitlin. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Console release date unknown? Exactly, Archie. It's unknown. It's unknown, but it should be known soon, hopefully. They did say that next week we would know. Yeah, do it, Turtle Raider. Grind for that Rhino. It's such a good gun. Okay, thankfully, we made it to a server that actually has tents everywhere. Perfect. So we can actually hunt. That's nice. That's unfortunate, Donde. That's unfortunate. Alright, Archie. Nice, one gun arm. I mean, those are always pretty nice to have just because it's not always... What's the word? I actually completely lost what I was gonna say. But, oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. Is sometimes it's nice to have those grinds end quickly, that way you're not stuck on something for like 700 kills like Flinter was with his Fox. Because typically Seekadeer are one of the more rare diamonds nowadays. It seems like they don't make diamond that often, and level 5s seem to be incredibly rare, so that's pretty lucky that the first one you got was a diamond. It's actually very lucky. Hey Vito, how's it going? I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Oh yeah, we can take them with the drilling rifle too, that is right. Actually, forgot that. Now, one of the lovely things about Silver Ridge Peaks is we don't necessarily have to only hunt drink zones to be efficient. We can go around and hunt in the fields and get plenty of animals, so that's what we're gonna do since nothing's really drinking at the moment. Nice, Nick, that's awesome. Have an idea for SRP, you should make a list of what outposts send you where. That way you know where to go check what animals. Well, the thing is, they all send me to the same one. I can't fast travel to any outpost except this one. And the one down here because I unlocked it yesterday. I only have 2 working outposts on SRP, so it'll always send me back to these 2. That would have worked if I had more of them that worked. But sadly, they all sent me back to the same spot. What diamonds do you still need? I need the musk deer, I need lynx. What else? Javelina. I think that's it. I think that's all of the ones I need. I'm pretty sure I just need 3 diamonds. And then I should have everything. It's based off of like the age of your account as far as I know, Donde. Either the age of the account or the amount of data stored in your save file. Because it seems to happen to people that have been playing the game for a long time and have played a lot. They seem to be the ones that are having the biggest issues. And it's only happening on PC at the moment. Because this bug came through with the Rancho update. But anyway, let's go ahead and head up here. I think what we're gonna do is... Ooh, he's actually got a tent right where I'm trying to get to. So let's just go there. That'll save us some time. Yeah, some people can, One Gone. Some people can. Especially if you have a if you just got the game after Rancho released. If you just started playing on PC after Rancho was released, then every outpost should work because you would have had to have unlocked them after the update. Because any outposts that I didn't have claimed, if I were to unlock them right now, they would work. Because we did that with an outpost yesterday right here. And it still works for me. So it seems to only be ones that I had unlocked before the update. Personally, I think SRP is better than Layton. Just the animals and the availability of animals is better than Layton Lakes. Although, with the changes they made to Layton this update, it has made them a little bit closer to each other. Layton is easier to find stuff than it used to be, but SRP is still by far the best map when it comes to the species on it, the amount of animals you see, the amount of diamonds and rares that you'll find. SRP's just got everything. And it's a beautiful map. By far my favorite map visually, too. Hey, Nina, how's it going? Alright, later. Have a good sleep. Really wish I could hunt in Verhonga again without the FPS or sound glitch. Lions would be amazing to hunt. Yeah, I really hope so. I really hope that it gets fixed soon. But they did say that they'll have information for us next week, so... Next week we should know a release date for console, and we should also know a release date for the patch for PC to kind of fix things that bugged out. It's gonna be so nice to have that patch because I've been tired of struggling through like audio glitches on Verhonga and Medved, because those are a couple maps that I've wanted to play a little bit more, but just can't. It's not in Arizona. Layton Lakes is based off of Washington and Oregon. Ooh. Oh. Well, that's a beautiful sight right there. That is a level 5 medium pronghorn. That is a beautiful sight right there. Oh my gosh, what a way to start things out today. You know, let's get the Argus scope. Make sure that we can see this thing better. Because this should have enough penetration to get in there. You know, just to be sure. Let's get it to move. Wow, he looks huge. That guy looks massive. Can we just get him to give us a shot? We're gonna ignore that all that happened. What's going on? How did I miss all of those and he didn't run? Oh my gosh. I am incredibly lucky. I am incredibly lucky. Wait, that didn't. No, that didn't hit vitals. How did that not hit vitals? There's no way that missed. There's no way that missed. That was my most perfect shot out of all of those, and it didn't get vitals. How did that not get vitals? I don't think I spined it. That was like 250 meters away. Wow. How did that even happen? No. Man. I can't believe that missed. I can't believe it missed. Well, I guess we're gonna find out where we hit it shortly, but I can't believe I just did that. That's the worst I've ever had. That is the worst luck I've ever had with a animal. I was like aiming way too low the first like 5 shots. And for some reason it didn't spook. It gave us a second chance and a third chance and a fourth chance and a fifth chance. And then I screw it up once we get the perfect shot at him. Man. I can't believe that. That's so sad. Let's see where it ran off to. Jeez. Can't believe we messed that up. This is his trail right here. You know, maybe it was just a bug. Maybe he actually was dying fast, but we were just lagging. Yeah. Maybe that was it. We're gonna go with that. I mean, there's a chance that he wouldn't have made diamond anyway. But I guess we'll find out. Where even is he? I have no clue where he died. Oh, there he is. Well, the messed up pronghorn. Quite sad. Wait. Oh wait, this is the female. Where's the other one? You led me to the wrong one, buddy. Where is it? Huh. Alright, back we go. Oh, I just realized he hadn't died. We could have saved him. That was the female that died. We probably could have saved him. Wow. It just keeps getting better and better. Try to figure out where he was. I think we're still too far away from blood. Oh, actually... No, there we go. He found the blood. This is going well? I know, right? What a fantastic start we're off to. Well, I know the title of this video. It took me 7 shots to mess up this diamond pronghorn. There we go. At least we got something out of it. Well, bonus turkey. Diamond? Nope, gold. Where could this thing be? We've been chasing it down for a while. Ah, rip Austin, that sucks, man. That really sucks. Well, as you guys can see, it happens to everybody, though. I just messed up probably one of the easiest shots of my life. Here it is. The screwed up pronghorn. It would have been a Well then. Well then. Apparently it was farther than I thought. 282 meters. So we didn't spine shot it. We just had a terrible shot. Jeez. I aimed at spine too, and it still dropped really low, so we just didn't aim high enough. Probably should have aimed above the back, and that would have got him. 98 on the dot, man. Kind of a wonky one, too. That's unfortunate. That would have been such a really cool one to get. Well, gonna text him for screenshots, but that's unfortunate. Unfortunate that we screwed him up. Would have been such a cool one to get. Well, let's continue looking around, see if we can find something else. Because that ended poorly. It should be... Oh, actually, looks like the host reset the time again. It's back to 7:30. Are mountain lions out? They actually might be. What's my favorite animal IRL? I don't know. Not sure, to be honest. I mean, when it comes to, like, pets, probably a cat. As for, like, animals to hunt, probably black-tailed deer. When it comes to, like, just in general, I honestly have no idea. There's so many animals that it's hard to choose. They are all darting out of here, which means there's a mountain lion. They are just booking it. It's gotta be that way. Gotta be up in this area. You know, I probably should have zeroed for 300 and aimed low, but I was like in panic mode because I missed the first like 5 shots. I probably should have aimed way lower and just zeroed for 300. Oh well, too late now. Those are both females. There's one male bighorn and a bunch of females. Let's check up here. This is always a good one. What's my favorite multi-mount that I have? Either the Huddle Whitetail with the 2 great ones in it, or... I gotta say, I really like the multi-mount that I have with a Diamond Coyote and my max weight Diamond Leucistic Mallard. I think that's probably my favorite one, actually. I honestly like that one more than the one with the great ones. Hey, Slayer, how's it going, man? Yeah, no, I am on multiplayer, and we just screwed up a diamond pronghorn, unfortunately. It was just barely a diamond, but we ended up messing it up, so that was sad. It's been a long time since I've messed up a diamond, so that was pretty sad to have happen. I was on a good streak of making good shots on them, but I got impatient and panicked and rushed the shot when I shouldn't have, and we paid the price for it. There's usually mountain lions over there. I'm surprised we're not seeing any. Usually there's a bunch in that area. Ooh, there's a 7. There's a 7 and a 7. Wow, so many 7s. Just an absolute ton of 7s. Oh, ooh. That is a diamond potential mountain lion. Let's not screw this up like we did the pronghorn. Let's just take our time with this. Because this could easily go terrible. $192 out. Should be able to make a frontal shot. Ooh, not anymore. And that is a solid hit right there. So we finally got him. We finally got a good shot into a diamond potential animal. That last one was just miserable. Just miserable to watch and to experience. But hopefully this one's gonna be better. Because I know for a fact we had vitals on that. You take those frontal shots? Yeah, I would have, but I didn't want to risk hitting it in the head as it's putting its head down, because that one was being really weird and moving its head up and down a lot. I didn't want to risk hitting the head. Rip, Ryan. Holy redemption? I know, right? I hope this thing makes it. This will be the perfect redemption if it does. Oh, we got more right here. Hey, let me spot you. Alright, well, it's not gonna let us spot it. Please be a diamond. It would suck if it trolled now. Oh my gosh, it's a diamond. It's a big diamond too. 3960. That is a good diamond right there. Really nice mountain lion. Holy. That's a big male. That is a real big male. And we got a perfect double lung on that guy. Much better shooting than on that pronghorn. That's for sure. That pronghorn was probably my saddest moment in my year of doing YouTube. Well, year and a few months, actually. But it was definitely the saddest thing I've had happen. And we just made up for it with this beautiful mountain lion. Now let's get something else even better. Don't see anything over there. Alright, I think it's time to move to another location. That was nice, though. And you know what? I bet people have been here too, but because he was drinking right on top of the tent, they probably never even noticed him. Because a lot of people in multiplayer, and a lot of people in general, they'll just spawn wherever the tent is and just check everything else in the area. But if you want the ones to spawn that'll drink right here, you gotta run away from it like a couple hundred meters. And then they will spawn in. So I bet people have gone to this lake and just not seen it. Always make sure you check right where the tent is too. Run a few hundred meters away from it if you have to. Until they all spawn in where they're supposed to be. Yeah, it was a decent bighorn. That was a level 4. It wouldn't have made diamond though, so we're not going to focus on it. Alright, so we got about, I'd say 5 to 8 minutes left with this loadout, and then we're going to have to spin the wheel again for a brand new loadout and a brand new map. But so far this is working out pretty good. We found 2 diamonds already. Screwed one up. Got the other. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far, Jarrell. I am excited. I'm honestly liking this whole, like, random wheel. This is a lot of fun. It spices things up a bit. Makes it so not every hunt is the same. Thank you, Colton. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, man? I can't get over how good that red badge looks next to your name. It looks perfect. Oh my gosh, did somebody just slaughter a bunch of bighorn and leave? Yeah, somebody slaughtered a bunch of bighorn and then left the game. Well then. Yeah, one gone. I don't know, they've always seemed pretty good to me. I haven't had too many issues with it. I think all of the bighorn are frozen at this lake. It's 8:13, so pronghorn are drinking. We could go down here and see if maybe we can redeem ourselves with a decent pronghorn. I doubt so, one gone, because everything would be dead probably if it was. That was just like one herd that somebody left. And a lot of times what will happen is somebody will kill them and then they will end up crashing. I've had that happen quite a bit where I've shot something and then I just crash and I don't even bother going back onto the server. I lost a diamond turkey doing that recently too. I shot it in multiplayer and then my game crashed and I tried to get back on the server, and it was a no-go. Yeah, I would love to see a muley multi-mount. Definitely a species that needs it, considering so many of us love the mule deer, and really would like to have a multi-mount of them. And I'm gonna say it again since I don't really see too many people doing this, but Expansive Worlds and TK, you know, the community manager, they have encouraged us so many times to like let them know what stuff we want through like Discord and Twitter and Facebook. Any type of social media you have, let them know what we want in the game. Because the stuff that gets mentioned the most is the type of stuff they'll add to the game. For example, we got dogs because everybody wanted dogs. We got turkeys because everybody wanted turkeys. So anytime that you guys want something in the game, let them know. And that goes for stuff like multi-mounts too. Multi-mounts, rifles, reserves, animals. Like, let them know what we want. They encourage us to let them know exactly the type of stuff we want to see in the game, so anytime that there's something you want, mention it in one of their social channels. Oh my gosh. Every time it gets to pronghorn time, the host changes the time. Well, it was about time for us to spin the wheel again anyway, so let's go ahead and go back to the main menu, and we will spin the wheel again. Hey, Silver Moon, how's it going? How you been? Killed plenty of guaranteed level 4 pronghorn? Yeah, there's quite a few of them. They are pretty common. Let's go to weapons real quick. Let's spin for our 3 weapons. So we are going to get the 22 handgun. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. The Mosin. And the 10 gauge. 22 handgun, Mosin, 10 gauge. And now for the map, we are going to get Quattro Colinas. Oh my. Alright, that's going to be kind of cool. So we're going to Quattro Colinas with the 22 handgun, the 10 gauge, and the Mosin. I like that. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun to do. Oh, that's fine, Silver. Everybody's got life stuff that gets in the way from time to time, you know? No, Panzer, I didn't. I haven't really been paying attention to much social media recently. I'll have to go check it out. Yes, Johnny, exactly. Do that, because that's the type of stuff they're looking for. That was delayed. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove all of this. And now we need to get the Mosin, the 22 handgun, and the 10 gauge. Mosin, 22 handgun, 10 gauge. Now we will need the handgun scope. Get rid of that. Grab the handgun scope. And I think we're good to go. So it looks like we're going to be using the 22 handgun for any rabbits we see. And I think we'll use the 10 gauge for... Should we do buckshot or birdshot? I mean, I guess we could go slugs for red deer, but I think it'll probably be better to use birdshot for rabbits. Probably going to be the more fun way to do it. Alright, let's go find ourselves some trophies. It is ibex time, so we could use this time to try and find some Ronda ibex. And in fact, we're really close to one of their best spots. Nice, Chup. That actually sounds like a fun way to do things. Maybe it'll lead you to some awesome trophies. I'm sorry to hear that, Silver. Hopefully everything gets better. I bet, Kyla. Sounds like Georgia's in rough shape right now. Wait, was that 5 to 7? That's a big European hare. So this European hare actually has a chance at diamond. It has a small chance. So we need to use the 22 handgun on it. You're making me want to play this game? I mean, it is a fun game to play, I don't blame you. And one thing that I've said before that really is like a huge thing for Call of the Wild, if there's like a reason that you're not really enjoying the game, there's ways that you can make it fun. There's a lot of things that you can do to switch things up and continue to make the game feel fresh. Whether it's like giving yourself a challenge or like creating content for the game. Like there's a lot of things you can do to make things stay interesting. Nice, Colton, that's awesome. That is super awesome. Yeah, exactly. Like there's so many things that you can do to make the game interesting. Like recently I've thought of making a brand new account and like limiting myself to starter scope only the entire time. Like little things like that. Like you can do a lot of fun stuff to try and make it interesting. But yeah, I'm really thinking of doing that. Really thinking of starting a new account and doing starter scope only the entire time. The website for the wheel, it's called Picker Wheel. And you can like create an account and then store, I think, up to 4 or 5 wheels. And it'll always like keep them the way that you add them. It's pretty good. I use it for all of my like wheel related things. Where'd that 5 to 7 go? So it's not in the spot that it was. There it is. 92 meters. I don't know how this is gonna go. I think we can make this. I don't think we got it. Not gonna lie. I don't think we got it. And we didn't. So we're gonna try and just do close shots then. Only going to do 75 meter shots with the 22 handgun. Just to make sure it's dead on. Question is, what direction did they even go? I have no clue which way they ran. I'm guessing left. Doesn't seem like right has anything. Wait. Oh, there it is. Well, that went actually a little bit better than I thought. I thought for sure we were going to be chasing it for a little bit and then taking a long shot. Is it a diamond, though? Just a gold, 6.10. That is a big rabbit, regardless. Really good rabbit. Alright, now let's try to find ourselves some Ronda ibex, because they are going to be all over this area. Yeah, starter scope is definitely rough, but that's kind of why I want to do it, just to, like, make it difficult. Nice, Jesse. Hey, Shadow Realm, how's it going? Yeah, hopefully silver. That's not good, Elijah. Just keep trying, man. You'll get him down eventually. Just gotta be persistent. Alright, later, Michael. Do you hunt in real life? Yes, I do. What was the gun you messed up on the diamond pronghorn with? It was a 30-06. Yeah, Kyla, I mean, it would be a way for you to get some, like, fresh populations on your maps, so you could always start over. And I mean, you've already done it twice, right? So, wouldn't be really much different than any of the other times you've restarted. I guess it really depends. Is there anything that you wouldn't want to lose? If not, then I'd say go for it. Yeah, for sure, Silver. For sure. Sometimes that can be good. It's a decent 4. Don't see anything else too crazy. Yeah, it looks like it's a lot of 3s and that 1-4. No, Tech. You don't actually lose your trophies if you restart. If you restart your game, you don't lose any trophies you've taxed. It's only like your, other progress that gets reset. You still keep all your trophies. Nice. So the Mosin has no issue taking them down, it looks like. That was probably even just a single lung. No, new map is not coming next week, Bobcat. We're just getting a release date next week. It's not actually coming out next week. They were just saying that we're going to get some more information about the release next week. I've actually seen quite a few people misunderstanding that too. They didn't say it's coming out next week. They said it's going to be... They'll be able to give us more info next week. And I'm guessing that that probably means a release date. But at least it's something. At least it gets us closer to knowing what's going on. Because at this point, I am getting kind of tired of waiting for everybody to get to play the map. Like, I get it. It sucks quite a bit. I really hope they give us a release date next week. I think they will, but it's hard to say. Oh, it is, Kyla? How is it out of the map, then? Or you... Oh, no, this is the other one you're talking about, right? This is the female one, right? That you were talking about? Oh, nice, Blitz. That's awesome. False info, I love it. Well, I don't think it's false info. I think it's just misunderstanding. Yeah, same here, Colby. That's one of the biggest reasons I don't ever restart my main account, is because I don't want to lose all the money that I've grinded up, because it is so much more difficult to get tents and tripods for new maps if I were to reset. So whenever I want to do a challenge on a fresh account, I just get a different account. Because if you're on Steam, you can family share to any other Steam account and be able to play it on there too. So I just family share my games and then start another account on there. Easiest way to do it. Ooh. That's a good 4. I don't think that's diamond, though. I really don't think it's diamond. It looks really small. It probably is bottom of the estimate, but since it does have a diamond estimate, go ahead and smoke that. Hope that it scores diamond, even though it probably won't. We really need to find ourselves some more diamond or rare Ronda Ibex for this week's weekly species. Kinda surprised there's not more Ibex drinking over there. Usually this area is just loaded. Decent 3 out there. Another decent 3. Diamond potential indeed. Let's hope it is. Nice, Blitz. Hey, Acid, how's it going, man? How you doing? Here we go. Here is the diamond potential, but probably just a gold Ronda Ibex, and it is just a gold at 99.10. That's quite unfortunate, but honestly, kind of what I expected. Let's try to get up here now. This is quite the trek, but it will be worth it if there's a good Ibex there. 5 medium to your right? Nah, there's no 5 medium. I think the 5 medium that you're thinking of was this red deer over here. There's a 2, unless I missed something. 2, 2, 2, 2. Lots of 2s. Nice, Brayden. That's awesome, dude. 4 kills into the Great One grind. I need one soon. It's actually kind of funny, man. That's kind of funny. I sense the Great One is close. I mean, 4 kills is quite a bit. I'd say you're pretty close to getting that Great One. Why, Blitz? Wolves go back there? I think they do, yeah. This whole area usually has quite a bit of wolves. Like, usually this upper area right here is the wolf territory. Nice, Acid. That's awesome, man. It's been a long time since I've had some good venison. You're making me want some now. To be honest, I don't know the exact numbers, Bobbert. I kind of built this PC over the course of like 3 years or so. Actually, probably like 4 or 5 years at this point. So I've just slowly been building it over time. So I don't even know what the price would be nowadays. Because back when I bought a lot of these parts for my PC, they were cheaper than what they are now. I'd say if I were to take an estimate, it would probably cost around $2 grand to build today, but I didn't pay quite that much because I got the parts when they were cheaper. But nowadays, with the current prices of everything, I'd say it's at least $2 grand to build. Maybe even more because the 1070 is kind of an expensive card at the moment. Oh, never mind. We updated it. Never mind. I was about to say I think we need to update it because I got that new RAM, but it actually does look like it's already updated. Must have already done that. My day's been doing good, bro. Found a claim trophy option for a duck that was apparently shot with a bow, but I never got a duck with a bow. Were you in multiplayer? If you were in multiplayer, somebody else probably shot it. Thank you, Sir John. I appreciate that, man. Well, one thing to take into account, Blitz, is mods. If you have mods for Ark, then it's going to take up more space. And also DLC maps also take up like 20 gigs a piece, and they aren't factored into the download size. I think they're separate. So that's probably why it's bigger than the actual download of the game. She's actually not Acid. She's just learned that she can make squealing sounds, and so now that's how she communicates. Like every time that she's happy or is playing or anything, she does little squeaks now. I think she's just learning that she can make different sounds. No, we're not talking about this game, One Gun. We're talking about Ark Survival Evolved. We're talking about Ark. If you have mods for Ark, it will increase the file size. We're not talking about Call of the Wild. I was replying to Blitz's comment about Ark. There is mods for Call of the Wild, but I would never recommend anybody using them because it destroys your save file, and also it's extremely frowned upon by the developers and pretty much everybody else in the community. Something, Shadow Realm. Yeah, Archie. For sure. Well, there's a lot of ibex here, just nothing of size. I mean, that's the best one here, and it's probably just like a 98 or a 99. Maybe 102 at the highest. We need to go to this last location over in this area. Nice, your rage. That's awesome. Nice, Acid. No clue, Dustin. I don't ever have like a set time for Classic. It just kind of happens whenever it happens. Because Classic's one of those games where I really only stream it if I feel like playing the game. Yep, exactly, Jarrell. Mods on Call of the Wild, trash. Don't use them. It may be tempting, but it ruins your game save, and then if you have an issue where your game save gets broken, the devs can't help you because you modded your game. So don't do it. It's not good in the long run. Because it will prevent them from helping you with any future problems you may have with your game. That looks like a good red deer right there. Decent 7. Not too bad. Now let's head to the spot we're trying to get to. We can probably use the ATV until we get 500 away. Would you rather have an Xbox or a PS4? Probably a PS4. Just because the exclusives are better. I think most of the PlayStation exclusive games are better than the Xbox ones. Oh yeah, I've run into a lot of hackers, Frost. Anytime I run into a hacker in game, I leave the server. Because anytime that somebody's hacking or modding, it just ruins the game for everybody else in the multiplayer session. Like, if you're going to mod or cheat or anything, do it in single player. Don't ruin the experience for other people, please. It's like the worst thing. Yeah, Archie. Well, I'm not making any more channels in the Discord. We have too many channels in there as is. Thank you, Your Rage. I appreciate that, man. Glad you enjoyed enough to subscribe. Nice, Will. That's awesome. Tips for diamond/rare lions? Just shoot every single male lion that you can find. If you haven't already, look up a guide on all the drink zone locations and stuff for lions, because that'll be pretty helpful in figuring out like where you want to grind them and stuff like that. But honestly, the only thing to it is just shoot as many male lions as you can. Yeah, exactly, Jarrell, it does. If you kill an animal and you don't harvest it, will it respawn? Yes, I believe so, because we did that with our Bighorn's Cape Buffalo a while back. I shot it, and then the game crashed. And when I logged back in, it was still there. So I think they do come back if you don't claim them. Like, you won't get any new animals. It'll just respawn the exact same animal. But it might not end up in the same zone. It might end up in a different zone. So that's one thing to take into account. Nice, Vito. That's awesome. How long is the stream today? The normal 2 hours. We've been streaming for about an hour and 10 minutes right now, I'd say, if I were to take a guess. So we got like 50 minutes left, which is enough time for 2 more random loadouts, approximately. I don't think I've played Grounded before, no. Trying to remember what game that even is. Yeah, Archie, I mean, it's for everything. Doesn't matter what type of content it is. If it's a community video, then that's where it goes. Nice, Reese. Hopefully you get it. Hopefully you end up getting another one. 104. It's another good one, but not a monster. It's actually not as many here as there is on my map. I've got way more of them here. Another weird thing, I'm not seeing any Bathides ibex, and usually they're like on that side. Weird. This guy's map is kind of lacking on ibex. You know, I'm pretty happy that we got Quattrocolinas as one of the maps that we rolled today because I needed to check for ibex anyway. This has been working out perfectly. Alright, let's do another spin. Nobody knows, Sir John. Nobody knows. Content creators don't get any extra insight as to when updates are going to be, so if it hasn't been announced, then nobody knows when. Alright, let's spin for our weapons again. The first weapon we get is the 30-06. Second weapon is the 357. And the last weapon is... Okay, can't have 357 twice. The last weapon is the air rifle. Okay. 30-06 air rifle 357. And the map is Tiawaroa. Oh my gosh. 30-06 air rifle and 357 on Tiawaroa. Guess we'll join that one. That's probably the best time. This is going to be interesting. Pretty crazy spin? I know, right? This is going to be really interesting. So we need to get... Oh, hello there, Hunter. Hunter's just pushing us out of the way. 30-06. Where's the air rifle? There it is. Air rifle and 357. This is going to be interesting. I think we have all of the optics we need. Alright, there we go. So, 7 o'clock, I think Chamois maybe? Or are Chamois done? I think they might still be out. We'll check. It's Sabri. There she is. I think it's actually been a little bit since you guys have seen her in chat. Hey, the noob that is pro. Hey, Ian, I'm glad you could make it to a stream. Well then. It's gonna be like that, we're probably going to have to go to this other server. Even though it's not as good of a time. Oh, that's so close, Vito. So close, dude. What 2 maps would I recommend? I'd say Verhonga's a good option. If you don't have Silver Ridge Peaks, I'd get that too. Well, honestly, that's pretty good, Undefined Gaming. When it comes to, like, YouTube, that's actually pretty good because a lot of times, I mean, when you think of it, there's a lot of content creators out there that have, like, 2 million subscribers, and they may only have, like, 5 or 10,000 people watching at a time on live streams. Because the thing about live streams is, there's probably actually about 2,000 people that come in over the course of, like, a 3-hour or 4-hour period, but a lot of times they'll jump in, stay for a few minutes, and leave because they might not have a lot of time, or, well, maybe not 2,000, but let's say 1,000 people join in for like half an hour at a time over the course of like a 2 or 3 hour period. So there's actually a lot more people that stop by. It's just that not everybody can stay for the whole stream, so just go to this other server. Pretty much, Archie. Pretty much. If I could hunt anywhere, I'd probably go to New Zealand for a stag hunt. That's my dream hunt, so I would 100% do New Zealand red deer. Well, thank you, Reese. I appreciate that. Oh, no worries, Undefined. I mean, it's just like, with a video, right? Like, we might have 20,000 subscribers, right? But videos will get between, like, 3,000 and 7,000 because a lot of people might have subscribed, like, a year ago and might not even be playing the game anymore. When are you gonna end the stream? Because I just got here. Like an hour, probably. It'll probably end in like an hour. Because that's about how long we've been streaming, and we usually do 2-hour streams. Yeah, we've been streaming an hour and 11 minutes. So we've got like 49 minutes left of the stream. So you still got a decent bit to watch. It's going pretty good, Bryson. Going really well. Oh yeah, that would be fun, Jarrell. That'd be a lot of fun. Dolphin fish are a very cool fish. And I've heard that they are a blast also. Yes, Murdoch, they are. For most people, at least. There's a few people that say that they aren't for them, but for the majority of people, they are kind of broken on both consoles at the moment. Well, we found a red deer zone. Common. They taste great too. I've heard that. I really would like to eventually try them. There's a lot of like fish and like game animals that I'd like to try eventually, but I haven't had the opportunity. No, Alex. Yeah, there's just something about New Zealand, John. Just something about the beautiful landscapes of New Zealand. And the stags that grow in New Zealand are, like, unmatched in size. New Zealand is where, like, the best red deer are. And that's why I'd like to do New Zealand one. Oh, these feed zones have all ended. Okay. It was all small commons anyway. Hey, Hollow Crow, how's it going? How you doing? Eating gummies and suddenly heard a crunch. Feeling gone. Oh no, Archie, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's the last thing you want. There's a Sika. 120 away. Let's try it. I really hope that it got it good. I honestly don't even know if the 357 can take a quartering shot on a Sika. 357's pretty weak, but the Sika are too, so I figured it's at least worth a shot. Yeah, for sure, Archie. There's just something about New Zealand that grows giants. Oh, we did get vitals. And it's still not dead. Oh my gosh. 357 is, it's a great gun. Amazing gun. Come on, Hunter. You got this, buddy. The grass is greener in New Zealand, apparently. It definitely is. I mean, New Zealand is a very lush green area, so that makes sense. Rip, Apollo. Got my first time in whitetail the other day. Nice, undefined. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. Where's this red deer? Oh, there he is. And it's just a small 6, so we shall leave that guy alone. But we nailed this little Sika deer. That actually had good penetration, but single lung with the 357 just does absolutely nothing. Hey, Dino, how's it going? You missed a diamond mountain lion, and you missed us messing up a diamond pronghorn. What do you think is the best rifle, handgun, shotgun, bow in Call of the Wild? Honestly, that's really hard to even say because of the different classes for rifles. I'd say the best 4 to 8 class rifle is the 303. With the M1 being the better option if you want a faster follow-up. For classes 7 to 9, the 300 is the best. For lower classes, I'd say 243 just because it can cover class 2 and 3. And then 22 is the best for class 1. Out of the bows, personally, my favorite is the Coder CB65, which is the DLC bow that comes with the high-tech hunting pack. But the Hawk Edge is also a great option. And as far as shotguns, I really like the Kuso, but the 10 gauge is a close second. And the Kuso is probably the better, or not Kuso, the 10 gauge is probably the better of the two, but the Kuso is just a lot more fun to use. Couple 7 to 9 turkeys. Oh, no worries, Dino. No worries, dude. Best map for PS4. Any ideas or inputs? Have yet to get a diamond. Tried guides for whitetail, but my bucks never respawn. So, what's probably happening with your whitetail, first of all, is most likely what's happening with those is that they're spawning elsewhere on the map. So let's say you shoot like 10 bucks, right? You're probably getting like, what, 5 of them back at your zones, and then the other 5 are probably getting put to new zones. Especially if you're shooting them out of big herds. The really big herds of whitetail, for some reason, don't respawn in the same herd. They always spawn new herds instead. So that's probably what's happening with the whitetail. But the biggest tips I can give for diamonds is just hunt near the water. Play lots of multiplayer because it gives you a brand new map every time you jump in, pretty much, because you're always joining other people's maps. And that can help you find quite a bit of good trophies. But the biggest thing is just hunt near water. Learn the different drink times of all the animals on whatever map you're hunting. And that will go a long ways when it comes to helping you find good trophies. I might be wrong, but I'm almost positive that is a leucistic. I think it is. That's gotta be a little leucistic, right? It looked leucistic to me. Now they are all running away instead of towards their burrows. Interesting. Let's see what this thing is, though. It looked kind of leucistic from a distance. It could be light gray. But I think... oh, no, it's light gray. It's just a light gray. No. Oh, hello there. Yeah, all these are light grays. They're not actually rares. That's sad. I love how these rabbits bug out in multiplayer. You can just spot all of them without any issues at all. Ooh. Got lots of Sika deer. None of those look too crazy. How helpful is it having your own maps, or is it multiplayer hopping better / the same? I mean, if you're grinding a specific species, single player is probably better because you can just set up tents and tripods at every zone for that species and just grind them like crazy. But what multiplayer is better for is just finding diamonds of any species. Like, it's pretty different. Single player is great for grinding a specific species. Multiplayer is probably better for just grinding whatever. Multiplayer will probably get you more diamonds, but single player will get you more of specific diamonds, like if you're targeting only one species. Hey, McGamer. Are level 3 turkeys guaranteed diamonds? As far as I know, yes. I do believe they are. Murdoch, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Thanks for the answers, really appreciate it. Yeah, they're spawning elsewhere probably. Never thought of that, but yeah, none are respawning in my spots. Yeah, most likely they're at other locations. But thank you so much for the super chat. The thing about the whitetail on Layton Lakes is there's probably like 100 different locations they can be, but you can only have like 40 or 50 different zones. So it picks, think of it this way, you get 40 different zones for whitetail. It will randomly pick from 100 different locations, and that's where your herds will end up being. So what happens a lot of times is when you shoot some bucks out of a zone, it might create a new zone in one of those random other 50 or whatever locations that it didn't choose for your initial ones. Hey Bucky, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Alright, let's go over here. I feel like we're gonna have more action over in this area. Diamond I got was on my own map on Layton. Now I can't find any more whitetail zones. Yeah, the whitetail zones are very hard to find. The problem with whitetail on Layton is they can be drinking at every tiny speck of water. So you really have to search your entire map so thoroughly. And it makes it very difficult to find all your zones. I mean, for example, I spent 20 hours looking for whitetail zones after the update. And I only found 31, I believe. I only found like 31 whitetail zones on my Layton Lakes in 20 hours of searching water. I was covering every tiny speck of water on the map. I ran up the left side of the river, then I ran down the right side for every single river on Layton. I ran along every coastline that had water. It's rough. It's very rough trying to find the zones. Right now we're doing a randomizer wheel undefined, so whatever I end up getting on the wheel is what we hunt. And it shows for us to do Tiawaroa with the 357 air rifle and 30-06, so that's what we're doing right now. We got some pigs. Been a while since I've shot one, so let's just smoke some bacon real quick. I do want to see if there was any males in that bacon collection. That's what I'm gonna call herds of feral pigs now, the bacon collection. I wouldn't say so, Tech. I mean, if you're only level 45, you got a ways to go. You still have 15 levels left before you'll max level your account. I'd keep going. I'd keep grinding until you're max level and then decide if you want to start over. Smoked pig. Delicious. What's my favorite animals to hunt and call the wild? Red deer, pheasant. What else do I really enjoy hunting? Blacktail deer. I do enjoy whitetail a lot more than I did now that Rancho's out. So I guess we could toss whitetail in there. Mountain lions, turkeys. A lot of those I enjoy hunting quite a bit. It's actually not a series. This is just like a random thing for the stream I decided to do, just to make the stream more interesting. It's not part of like any of our series or anything. Just kind of something for fun. And it's been pretty good so far. There's a level 4 fallow buck. 160 away. Let's use the air rifle on this one. Wind is blowing to the left, so we might need to hold right a tiny bit. Think that nailed it. Yep, we nailed it. Yeah, pretty much, Alu. Pretty much. Which is why we have slowed down a little bit on the whitetail content. But tomorrow is another whitetail video, for those of you that have been missing it. It's a couple diamonds that we got recently. Or, well, by recently I mean like last week, or the week before. That could be cool, Aiden. I'd have to, it would probably take more than like one day to set that up though, so it wouldn't be next stream if we end up doing that. It would probably be like a couple weeks down the line. Because sometimes it can be difficult setting up times that it can be done. $45.50. I would like to eventually get a diamond with the black spots or pink fur type. It is so rare to get a male to spawn with those fur types, so it would be a very difficult challenge, but I want to eventually get that to happen. But man, it would be difficult. I'm calling in sick tomorrow. Hey, it's just a video. It's not a full stream of whitetail, at least. Is that rabbits? Wait, rabbits can be right there on that slope? I've never seen them here. A lot of decent males. Three of them have a 1 to 2 trophy rating also. $185 got left lung. It actually hit perfectly where we aimed. I thought maybe there would be a little bit of push from the wind, but it doesn't look like it was that way at all. I think we got all three of the ones that had a decent estimate. Holy. Level 4 rabbit, holy, I wish. 180. 180. 180. They all scored the same. Feels bad. Glad you like. Wow, that is not even English. Glad you enjoy them, J-Krat. Where's the rabbits? I just got their call, but they're not right here. Where did they run off to when we shot those others? They must have ran away from the burrows. Brother was hunting feral pigs, shot an albino without knowing it because it was foggy. Me and my brother thought it was a pink. Jeez, dude, that's crazy. That's one of the rarest rares in the game. Albino feral pigs are incredibly hard to find. Ah, he keeps stopping. I think we did get vitals, though. He keeps stopping every time I try to take a shot. In like is Flinglish, it is. It's like the pinnacle of Flinglish. Holy, Jarrell, holy. You're due for one. It's got to be right around the corner. $75.10, and yeah, we got right lung. Wow. Not bad. Can we get a view on this guy? Ooh, big 4. Oh no, we hit the tree. Oh no. Let's just take out 30-06 for this guy then. And there we go. Smoked it. 1 kill into the grind? Holy Braden. Sounds like all of you are due for a great one soon. I'll be streaming for another like 30 minutes. It's actually about time we change over to another random hunt. We've pretty much come to the end of our Tiawaroa with this loadout. I'm glad we got a decent pick at the end here, though. That's at least good. No diamonds or rares to be seen, but we smoked a good hog at the end, so can't be too mad. 119. That's a good level 4. And we got liver. Just slightly too far back, but it still did the trick. Got him down pretty quick. Let's see, let's go to weapons first. Here we go. Let's see what weapons we get this time. Do I have all of them selected? I do. Alright, perfect. We get the 7 mil. Okay, I like that. 7 mil's a good gun, especially for multiplayer. And 30-aughts. Again with the 30-06. That's the third time we've got it. And the last one is the 22 handgun again. Okay, that's going to be an interesting one. 30-06 7mm and 22 handgun. I mean, interesting combination. I suppose it's going to be interesting at least. And the last one for our map is... Okay, we can't do Tiawaroa. We already did that. Let's do a different one. We already did Tiawaroa and SRP. Let's just take those off. Let's take off all the ones we've already done for this last one. Last map we get is Yukon. Okay. Oh wait, I don't have Rancho on here. I just realized I forgot to put Rancho on the wheel. There we go. Let's do that again. I forgot about Rancho. We get Virhonga. Alright, so Virhonga Savannah it is. Well, that's just lovely. Love getting disconnected. Oh, server got taken down, that's why. I guess we'll do that. What comment, Dixon? I'm not sure I remember what your comment was. I just needed a way to spice up the streams a little bit, so I decided to, You were kicked from the server. Beautiful. We're just not having any luck with Virhonga servers. Alright, let's see what we can find. Hopefully, we don't get kicked from this one too. Oh, gotcha, Dixon. I think I remember it. I think I remember it now. But that was for a different series, right? That was for the, Species of the Week. She actually is happy right now, Braden. That's her, like, happy squeal. She does that every time that she's, like, smiling and happy and playing. It's pretty adorable. Like right now, if she's mad, she cries. If she is happy, she squeaks and squeals. It's adorable. Any map suggestions except Rancho? How about for Honga Savannah, since we just jumped on there? Imagine we find ourselves just like a giant Gemsbach. That would be amazing. I really want to find a big gold Gemsbach. Not like gold medal, but the gold fur type. Hunter, you scared me so bad. Oh my gosh. Just got spooked by my dog. Just chilling in a bush, rustling, making me think there was like a lion or something coming up on us. Oh my gosh. What are those brown Gemsbach? That is actually exactly what it is. That's a dark Gemsbach. Or I guess it's not brown, but it's the dark fur variation. They're not rare, so we're not really too worried about those. I would also like to get a dark or beige diamond Gemsbach eventually too. That'd be pretty amazing. Be pretty incredible if we could make it happen. That's a 4, but it's a small one. Yeah, Dixon. Call the Wild best horror game of 2021. Oh yeah. It's been the best horror game. No game can spook you like Call the Wild does. Especially when you shoot too high on a diamond. Then it really scares you. Oh, that's why I hear gunshots. Oh my gosh, so many Gemsbach. As always, a million Gemsbach. A decent 4. I doubt it'll make diamond, but there's that chance, so we probably will take it out. That's all the ones that we spooked off. Oh. You know, actually, second thought, that actually does look pretty big, because I just mistook it for another one. I just mistook it for like a 5. Oh, we didn't grab the guns! We still have the 30-06. That was something we rolled, so we can use that, but then I gotta go back and grab the rest of them. Can't believe we forgot to switch to the guns we needed. At least the 30-06 is ethical, and it's something we rolled, so... Audio is starting to screw up. Typical Honga Savannah. Can't believe we forgot to switch guns. No. No, Joshua, it's not. Rancho is not next week. I've noticed there's been a lot of people that have thought that it is, but it's not. What they had said was that they're gonna give us a release date next week, or at least some more information about a release date. The actual update is not coming out next week. Should I hunt for diamond red deer or axis deer? Definitely red deer, Dino. Red deer all the way, man. What's my favorite looking albino? Definitely the Sika deer. The Sika deer albinos are just unmatched. They look so good. Then my favorite melanistic is probably blacktail. Melanistic blacktail look incredible. Yeah, undefined. Hopefully you guys won't have to wait too much longer. Hopefully we can get the update soon. You guys like 16 FPS gameplay, right? With no audio. Oh my gosh, it looks so laggy on OBS too. It looks so laggy. Jeez, Blitz, that sounds about right though. We can moonwalk and moon jump. Looks like a stop motion animation. Yeah, it's typical for Honga Savannah right now. So many large herds of animals that just tank the FPS. Jeez, Blitz. That's wild, dude. I hope you get it, Caden. That is a really rare trophy to find. I really would like to see somebody get that in the community. Because I've seen a few people get the 200 Hyrax every season, but never anybody that I know. The 200 Hyrax are just so cool. I really want one, but since it is like, it's hard enough just to get a 200, like, at all in your entire time playing the game, the chances of me getting another 200 are so slim. So I doubt I'll ever get the 200 Hyrax. Looks like you're playing on a potato. I know, right? I promise I'm not playing on a 10-year-old laptop. I promise. He's barking and I can't even hear him. That is unfortunate. That looks like a good one, though. I don't know if it's diamond, but it looks good. It's gold, but 328's a good one. Definitely the smaller horns out of these two larger ones. But that's still a good Gemsbach. Not too shabby at all. Let's go get our loadout now, since I forgot. Yeah, hopefully, Archie. As far as I understand, it should be fixed next update, though. Because everything was fine before this update. There was no, like, lag or audio issues on any of the maps. And then, bam, out of nowhere. So we need the 7mm and the 22 pistol to add on top of our 30-06. There we go. Let's jump to another server, though. Hey, Fire Inside, how's it going? My toaster handles Call of the Wild better? I know, right? It's really become that bad to where a toaster can outperform. Somebody called me a potato in Rocket League. What does that mean? Usually what they're saying, if somebody calls you a potato, they're just saying that your aim's bad. That's pretty much what they're saying. Like, let's say I'm playing like Counter-Strike and I miss like a full magazine on a guy. If somebody were to say that I'm a potato, that just means that I can't aim. I'm guessing it's the same thing for Rocket League. Alright. Round 2. Let's hope the audio stays good for longer. Well, in that case, he was probably just salty. That sounds more of like a case of salt than anything else. Hey, Boo, how's it going? We got a diamond mountain lion, and we messed up a diamond pronghorn. Yeah, sounds about right, Hollow. I mean, that's the same thing with, like, Rust and Counter-Strike, like, that's all it is. A lot of times when I did play Counter-Strike, or at least, like, the later years and months of me playing it, I turned the chat off more and more because I felt like I played better with it off because of the amount of annoying people in those games. Some decent ones here. Nothing like huge though. Nothing jaw-dropping or crazy. A few decent ones though. Lots and lots of Gemsbach. Well, just to kind of see how the 7mm does, let's go ahead and take that guy out right there. Need to see how quickly it kills them. It looks like it does decent. It's already starting to lose health. I've never hunted Gemsbach with the 7mm as far as I know, so pretty interesting to see how it is. Should try Valorant? I've thought of it. I've thought of trying Valorant. I just heard a lot of stuff about Valorant's anti-cheat and stuff that, I don't know if I want to play it or not. I've heard that it takes quite a bit of information from your PC and is running all the time, even when you're not playing the game, so I don't know if I'd necessarily want to play a game that has an anti-cheat that's that invasive to your system. I don't know if they've changed since that whole fiasco happened, but if it's still like that, then I definitely don't want to get into that. Where did he go? Holy Hunter is just... he's zipping and zooming. Nice, boo. Nice, my dude. Doesn't do that, at least not to me. Gotcha. Maybe they've changed it. Because this was around the time that I think the beta released for it. So this was when it first came out, where they were under fire for the whole, like, invasive anti-cheat stuff. I don't know if it's changed or not, but I could always look into it a little more and see. Because it does look like a fun game. But I think, if anything, I would just get back into Counter-Strike since I know more about that game. I spent most of my my teenage years playing Counter-Strike. That was one of the first games I ever got into on PC. Don't see anything too crazy. Alright, so I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. It's starting to get hot in here, and I don't want to make it any hotter. Yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping by. We had quite a bit of fun. I'm honestly really liking the randomized wheel thing. We're probably going to do that more in some of the coming streams, because that was a lot of fun. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is a massive help to the channel, and I really do appreciate it. And also, if you don't have the notification bell on, I would highly recommend putting that on so you guys won't ever miss a stream. Because a lot of times YouTube won't even tell you that I'm streaming unless you have the bell turned on. But yeah, thank you guys for watching once again, and I will see you all in the next stream. Peace!